I just got done with the workout, and boy, do I feel so much better. I didn't get much sleep the last 2 nights. Daylight savings just hit. We sprang forward, but we lost an hour. And for whatever reason, I'm just not sleeping at night and still having to get up in the morning and do all the things. So I was really dragging today, and I was a little bit low on energy, low on my mood. And I always have to pull out my toolkit to say, okay, what am I going to use today? I have a bunch of stuff that's in there: music, dance, journaling, taking a nap, if I can. But today, I did a workout. I drank a bunch of water, which sometimes that's why I'm not having good energy. I'm not sleeping at night. But I drank a bunch of water throughout the day, and I decided to join the online Zoom workout that my fitness coach has every night at 6 o'clock. I sometimes go at 6 a.m. This morning, that wasn't happening. And I always know I have that to fall back on. And I am so happy I did. My mood is skyrocketed. I'm feeling great. And I know that that's one thing in my toolkit that I can always depend on. The other thing, I'm going to go and I'm going to make myself some dinner and turn on some music in my kitchen. When I dance around my kitchen and turn on some really good dance music from, I don't know, the 80s is my era, but also the 90s has some good stuff, and the early 2000s. And even today, there's a bunch of good, really high energy music out there, and it shifts my mood like almost instantaneously. Music. But you know what? Sometimes I'm stubborn. Sometimes I'm like, "Ugh, I don't want to turn on the music. I don't want to turn on the Zoom and join a workout. I just want to sit here. I just want to sit here and scroll through, playing whatever game or turning on Netflix." But I made a commitment. I made a commitment to myself when I made my fitness goals this year that I was not going to let that happen to me. I was going to commit to it and have accountability to myself and others, that I was going to have a certain step count. And I was also going to maintain my nutrition with whole foods. And I was going to move my body in ways that I find joyful. Like, step count doesn't sound joyful, but it gets me active and it gives me a goal. And I have a dog who loves it when I get my step count in for the day. So I'm out there walking her and having a good time with her and with my husband or my daughter if they choose to go with me. But either way, I make it fun. I did a little circuit around my neighborhood the other night to see all the interior streets, all the cul-de-sacs and all that. And I had this didn't want to leave far from home because it was raining, and because it's been raining here a lot. So I'm like, okay, I'm only going to go a certain distance from home, and made it a game to do all the cul-de-sacs and added up to see how much that was going to be. That was kind of fun. I found out, that's a 45-minute walk, and I get so many kilometers doing that. And if I make it a game, it's so much more enjoyable. If I see it as a chore, boy, does that stop me dead in my tracks, and I don't want to do it. So, make things a game. I turn on the music in my kitchen and make it a dance floor. That's a game. That's always fun. I learned that from a friend a long time ago who did it with her in her kitchen, and I was like, I'm doing that too. So tonight I'm so glad that I moved my body and I kept my commitment to my health goals. And it improved my mood in the process. I was lagging, I was feeling a little blue, I was low energy, and that shifted me in the moment. Just shifted just like that. And it can be that simple. So I have a toolbox ready. It has a bunch of stuff in there. That's just what worked for me today. You know, if I'm really feeling blue for longer periods of time, I make sure I get up and I dress like I'm going out every single day, even though I work from home. I move my body. I put on that music, even when I'm stubborn sometimes and don't want to do any of these things. I know if I don't, I will regret it. And I know I will feel amazing if I do. I always want to remember what it feels like when I do it. And when I'm done, I feel that accomplishment. I feel like I've accomplished something for the day that I wouldn't have otherwise. Because no one, I don't for sure, but no, not too many people I know like going to bed with regrets. Like, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. And I'm not here to should anybody. We don't want to should all over ourselves. But the things that are healthy for us, that we know are going to feel good on the other side of them, do those. I'm happy I did mine today. My workout was 30 minutes. My cat and my dog always join me on the floor, licking off my toes, trying to like keep my toes away from my dog as I'm cooling down after the, being sweaty. I kick her out of the room at that point. But yeah, it was fun to have my animals in here with me because I'm a big animal person. And just have fun. Find the things that you find joyful, that are going to make your body and your emotional state also feel joyful. There's so many more in my toolkit. We'll cover them another time. But today, I'm proud of myself for doing my workout. I'm proud of myself for eating well today. And I'm proud of myself that I stuck with it. And I moved through the low energy and used the tools that were right in front of me and that were calling to me, that my inner guidance was saying, use these tools today. That's probably the big thing that I didn't cover yet, is checking in with my inner guidance. Just closing my eyes and saying, okay, what is it going to be today that's going to shift me into that state of allowing and receiving the goodness from the labor that I put in and the fruits on the other side. And when I do that, I always get the answer that's right for me. So take a few minutes, take a breath, and ask your inner guidance. What do you want to experience today? What is going to help you shift from where you're at, stuck possibly, to getting unstuck? It's always there for you, always there for me. I'd love to hear. Post in the comments the tools that are in your toolbox. We all have them. I may learn something new that would benefit me and other people along this path and this journey. So stay strong, be good to yourself, and much love to you.